Welcome to our Harvest Festival. This is a time when we celebrate all the wonderful produce that have been grown, harvested or created from the land. We are sad that you can all be with us in our school hall for our celebration this year, but we hope you enjoy our harvest video to give thanks for all that we have.
Every year at harvest time, farmers celebrate the coming of the harvest moon.
The harvest moon is the name given to the full moon
that takes place closest to the start of autumn.
In the past, the harvest moon let farmers work longer days and work by the light of the ex-bright moon, gathering crops to prepare for the winter months.
Harvest moon shining down on the fields, on the town. Come on everybody and see the harvest moon, hanging low, super clear, shining out bright and clear. See it tonight, it's shining bright. Come and see the harvest moon. Come and dance, come and sing, see the lights on everything, lighting up the candles. Beautiful harvest moon, shining like a great balloon. See it tonight, it's shining bright. Come and see the harvest moon. Harvest moon, shine down on the field, on the town. Everybody, and see the harvest moon. Hanging low, shining down, bright and clear. See it tonight, it's shining bright. Come and see the harvest moon.
House time, it's so important to think about where our foods come from. Farmers work very hard growing crops and looking after animals to give us food for our plate.
They have to make sure they work quickly during autumn time to get the harvest in.
Hurry up now, there's no time.
Harvest falls in the season of water, which is a wonderful time of year when the world is bright and colourful.
We see crops that are all the colours of the rainbow, and the leaves on the trees turn from green to red, gold and orange.
The colours of harvest. Harvest is a time to celebrate the colourful foods upon our plate. Juicy apples as well as roses, fresh cabbages that as green as grass, orangey carrots that are juicy and sweet, corn as gold as can be, potatoes all muddy and brown. All of these wonderful things can be found on our beautiful earth and deep in the ground.
Sometimes we forget about all the people who make sure we get our supplies of food. We must remember that we need farmers, lorry drivers and shopkeepers to make sure food gets to our tables.
Without the efforts of so many people, we wouldn't be able to enjoy all of the wonderful food and drink we are lucky to have each day.
When we grow food like pumpkins, we see firsthand its journey from the soil to our plate or the farm to our plate.
Harvest is a time for us to remember all that we have the wonderful variety of food and drink that we enjoy each day.
Harvest is also a time when we think about
the people who are less fortunate than us. So thank you for all your kind donations for
Langley Food Bank.
As our harvest starts to our close, let's all think about our wonderful earth and all that it gives us. We must make sure that we all try and look after it for years to come. Harvest Festival is an important celebration for us at Langley Mill Infant School and Nursery, and we hope that you enjoyed sharing our virtual celebration with us.